Hello and welcome to the media news on Ogun State Television. I am Simiata Baru. President Bola Tinubu has directed an immediate rescue operation into the recent mass abduction of victims in Niger State. This was disclosed by the President's Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, in a statement. Tinubu described the attackers as enemies of peace and enemies of humanity, as he assured the federal government commitment to ensuring the safe return of the abductees. The President directed the armed forces, the Nigeria Police Force, the Department of State Services, and all relevant security and intelligence agencies to launch a coordinated rescue operation into the abduction. Tinubu further vowed that the nation would not bow to any act of terrorism, saying terror will not cow Nigeria. Terrorists reportedly invaded a mosque in Gidan Zana Benya village, Kekara district, Bogo local government area of Niger State, and abducted worshippers during the Jumat prayers. Children, women, including the elderly, were said to have been abducted during the attack, while some residents fled into a nearby forest to escape. Still on security, better days await Nigeria's defense system as the United States military commenced specialized training for Nigerian troops in unmanned aircraft systems, combat casualty care, and other military skills as part of effort to strengthen security operation between the two countries. The United States Africa Command, AFRICOM, disclosed that the training, which is being conducted at an operating location in Bauchi State under a broader U.S.-Nigeria security cooperation mission, is focused on improving military capability, operational readiness, and the long-term capacity of Nigerian security forces. According to AFRICOM, the training covers combat lifesaver and tactical combat casualty care, weapons familiarization, camouflage, water treatment and testing, explosive ordnance disposal, small unit tactics, and unmanned aircraft systems. He said the training areas were selected from options provided by U.S. personnel based on their expertise and the needs identified by their Nigerian counterpart. Captain Gabriel Fiengold, logistics officer with the U.S. Army Southern European Task Force Africa and Operations Officer at Ochi, said Nigeria military leadership was given several training options and selected those considered most beneficial. The latest training comes weeks after AFRICOM disclosed in July that the U.S. had withdrawn most of the troops deployed to Nigeria for a specific counterterrorism operation while maintaining intelligence sharing and security cooperation with the country. The federal government has unveiled new reforms aimed at ensuring every Nigerian child returns to school and acquires relevant knowledge and skills. Dr. Balarabe Kakale, the Special Advisor to the Minister of Education on Almajiri and out-of-school children, disclosed this in Kaduna while speaking at the National Education Sector Renewal Initiative Advocacy and Stakeholders Engagement on Almajiri and out-of-school children. He said the Federal Ministry of Education has introduced transformative policies to address challenges confronting Almajiri, out of school, and other non-formal education systems. According to him, the reforms are designed to strengthen coordination between federal and state agencies working in the education and out-of-school subsectors. He said that the policies were anchored on 5 pillars, including foundational literacy, numeracy, vocational and technical education, digital education, and civic education. Kakale said proper implementation of the policies by state would ensure that no Nigerian child will or was left without access to education. He urged states to domesticate the National Commission for Almajiri and Out-of-School Children Education Act according to their peculiar educational challenges. Kakale also called for domestication of policies on Almajiri education, non-state schools, alternative pathways, and accelerated basic education program. The Nigerian ambassador to the United Nations, Senator Jimo Ibrahim, has commended the current administration in Ogun State for executing strategic projects aimed at driving the state's economic growth. He gave the commendation during a visit to the Gateway International Airport, where he described the airport as a major infrastructure investment. He also praised the Governor Dapo Abiodun for demonstrating the vision and the political will required to undertake and complete the project with long-term economic value.
I have never seen an airport completed within the speed of time. One of the mega problem we have with mega project, this is a mega project, let me tell you that. So one of the problems we have is the converging complexities. How the governor resolve it, I don't know. How it can, because complexities converge. You have immigration, you have police, you have this, you have this, and the cost is just unbelievable. I share the budget committee in the United Nations operation. Our entertainment in the budget is $100 million just for entertainment. So imagine bringing less than that kind of amount and do this type of unbelievable project. If our governors are doing this, what he has done is simple. He talks to the future.
Who expressed admiration for the aesthetics, quality and overall ambience of the airport, described the facility as one of the best of its kind in Nigeria.
All his projects, the one I always thank him for, this is my first time will be here in almost 8 years now, is that of Epe to Ijebode. I can't believe how that was done. So he's a governor that is littered with mega projects. This project is talking to the future of Ogun State.
He also commended the governor for completing major projects initiated by his administration since 2019, noting that the ability to navigate the financial, technical and administrative complexities associated with large-scale infrastructure is an important test of leadership. The chairman and chief executive officer of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Brigadier General Abubakar Marwa, retired, has said arrest alone cannot defeat drug trafficking without a corresponding effort to seize and recover the proceeds of crime. Marwa stated these while delivering a presentation titled Criminal Property and the Criminal Process, How Can We Make It More Effective, at the ongoing 43rd Cambridge International Symposium on Economic Crime, organized by the Center for Geopolitics, University of Cambridge, United Kingdom. This was contained in a statement by the spokesman of the agency, Femi Babafemi. Speaking before an international gathering of judges, law enforcement chiefs, financial intelligence experts and academics, the NDLEA chairman said the success of the criminal justice system should not be measured solely by the number of convictions secured. Maintaining good health goes beyond treating illness. For many people, it also means making everyday choices that can improve their well-being, from eating healthier to exercising and getting enough rest. As more Nigerians become conscious of the need to live healthier, in this special report, Raphael Oshunjimi takes a look at some of the simple changes people are making to protect their health. His report is presented in this package.
Maintaining good health is not only about treating illness. For many people, it also means making simple changes to their everyday lifestyle. From eating healthier meals and getting enough rest to exercising and reducing unhealthy habits, Nigerians are finding different ways to take better care of their health.
I don't drink and I don't smoke. I do more exercise. Sometimes not that I don't have the money, I will walk for some distance. Then nothing else.
For some, the change starts with what they eat, while some are still trying to reduce unhealthy foods and include more natural and nutritious foods in their daily meals.
The best thing you can do for your health is ensure that you sleep well. Ensure that you eat well. Remove the burden of this country from your mind. Remove the pain that you are going through from your mind. Sleep well, eat well, and pray to God. That's the best you can do.
There's nothing special about taking care of yourself. The most important thing, you must know what you are eating, and you have to do more exercise. Drink more water.
But for others, the cost of healthy living can be a challenge. The rising cost of food, supplements, and other health products may make it difficult for some people to maintain the lifestyle they want.
Like the herb that I said I'm taking, it costs lots of thousands of naira, and it's not easy in the day-to-day activities of a low-earner Nigerians to even get enough per day. You cannot wake up in the morning and set for your business and be ascertained that this is the particular amount that you are going in to bring as an income. So that also serves as a challenge to Nigerians.
Making healthier food choices is one way to maintain a healthy lifestyle.
I make sure I use much onions and iru to make my vegetable, and I do take a lot of vegetables. Not all the time they will be taking soft drinks, because it had another issue, another problem entirely to the system.
Getting enough rest is also an important part of healthy living, as adequate sleep gives the body time to recover and can improve a person's productivity the following day.